This is part 2 of bad movie car chases versus good movie car chases, where we analyze what makes a good chase and a bad chase.
Dylan, what's going on? Talk to me. Dylan!
One of the words that featured most in part 1 was the word visceral. A chase should leave you immersed in the experience. Like you're there. The best examples of a modern day chase scene that takes you out of the experience, but for some people, thrills.
Let's play.
From an observer's perspective, are the Fast and Furious movies. Damn! Who over the years have gone from visceral to surreal.
We're in outer space!
First, we're going to focus on a scene which many of you left comments of support for in the last video.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, this is definitely Lower Wacker Drive.
Blues Brothers.
These are correct. We should be very close to the Honorable Richard J. Daley Plaza.
This scene screams out visceral. In many ways, maybe due to the time the film was made, the film very much follows the same principles as the first film we featured on the last video, The French Connection. POV shots, narrow streets, overhead bridges, breakneck speeds. The two sequences are like for like. The thing that separates this scene, and maybe makes it even better, is the chaos. If you remember, French Connection has this. A scary moment. The Blues Brothers has all of these. But additionally, it presents obstacles for our protagonists. Especially this moment here. And this. However, the thing that stops it from truly being better is it sometimes spirals into the surreal. The technical prowess of the shoot is outrageous. 60 police cars were purchased for $400 each, and nearly all of them were destroyed, with 40 stunt drivers used as well. And that's how you get moments like this. Sheer spectacle. Sensational filmmaking from John Landis, who had an incredible 80s. Well, up until this.
John Landis went to court today to face a grim distinction. The first director ever charged with the deaths of actors in his own film. That film, The Twilight Zone, was shooting last July 23rd near Los Angeles when a helicopter hit by special effects explosions crashed onto and killed 3 actors, star Vic Morrow and 2 children.
But that's a topic for another video. The Blues Brothers is the very example of a car chase being visceral, technically excellent, and incredibly ambitious. Unlike
Reed.
Now let's be real here. This movie is an easy target. Ultraviolet, the 2006 film starring Mila Jovovich, is not good. And this scene is a microcosm of why. Now we could sit here and pick it apart, but that would be too easy. The effects are woeful, the tension is non-existent, and much like we said at the top of the video, if you can't immerse yourself in the scene with a car chase, the scene has a problem. And even if, much like the Fast films, you wanted to watch this for just pure enjoyment only, there is no enjoyment to be had. It's objectively bad, and one of the worst car chases ever committed to film. But the film is very reminiscent of a film that came out in the same year.
Your son seems to be interested in only one thing. All he talks about, all he seems capable of thinking about, is automobile racing.
Now, Speed Racer was a commercial and critical flop upon release. However, it does have a cult following, and it was directed by the duo that did this scene from our last video on car chases. So why does one work and not the other? Well, one is going for a visual style that is mimicking the animation it was based on, but it does it with a cartoon-like precision and clarity. Ultraviolet is going for a style, but wildly misses the mark. Its poor use of CGI is hampering the scene and providing zero immersion. It just looks tacky. Speed Racer knows what it is and plays into that. Thusly, you get some thrilling chases. Now, who directs these scenes? Is it the director or a B-unit team? If you don't know what a B-unit is, it's typically a team from the crew that isn't the director and the lead cinematographer. And in most cases, it's the assistant director who shoots the footage that either the director doesn't want to shoot or scenes that are quite small, like, for example, establishing shots. There is a theory that most Marvel movie action sequences aren't shot by the directors themselves, but by the visual effects team and their stunt teams. A director like Chad Stahelski.
I met Chad Stahelski when I was training for The Matrix and they were looking for stunt doubles.
I stumbled upon jackpot with The Matrix because I became Keanu Reeves' stunt double. To have somebody that put that much of himself in it is unheard of.
The director of the John Wick films was actually a stuntman before he became a director, so he most likely shoots every single action sequence in the John Wick films, including the car chases, as he knows exactly what works and what doesn't work from a technical standpoint. And that's the one thing that was missing from the first video in the series: appreciation for the amazing work that the stuntmen do. And much love has to go to one stuntman in particular.
Ready to fly, bitch. Hey! Ladies! That was fun! Well, adios!
Our final chase features everything we've spoken about in this video. A stuntman, although fictional, a director who shoots his own action, visceral action, and a real-life stunt woman. Death Proof was a Quentin Tarantino film that was part of Grindhouse.
I made you something. She tastes like trouble.
His and Robert Rodriguez's double feature. Much like Speed Racer, the film was a commercial and critical failure.
Because a new kind of terror is coming at 200 miles per hour.
Ladies, we're gonna have some fun.
But this scene is one of the best car chases ever. It has everything: stakes, speed, danger, like literal danger, as its cast member and lead stunt person hangs off the front of the car. Tarantino is a student of film and movie making. He knows or has seen mostly everything. And you can see that he wears his influences on his sleeve for the scene. Again, using clarity to get into the heart of the scene to immerse his viewers. And this ending is just hilarious.
Be careful, my right arm's broken!
A fantastic scene in a movie that didn't quite hit the mark for some viewers. This viewer, however, happened to like this movie. But you can't win them all. Well, that's it for this video. Do hit the like button and subscribe, and until we speak again, good luck.